Go ahead and start it. We'll come in.
We're gone.
All right, hi, I'm Jeff Browning with F5 Networks here at Agility Asia Pacific here in Singapore, Asia Pacific Agility 2013, and we've got a special guest here. So, tell me who you are and what you do.
Hi, I'm Vinny. I'm the product manager for AppViewX.
Okay. And what is that? What does the product do? And what's the company you work for too?
I work for Pyoda Inc.
Okay.
AppViewX is the flagship product of Pyoda Inc. Pyoda Inc. also offers other solutions for big customers in the services space, but AppViewX is the main product of Pyoda Inc. And we have been building AppViewX for quite some time, 3.5 years now, by putting 100+ engineers.
Okay.
And we have built a product which is an integrated solution, which can be a centralized management and monitoring product over big IP boxes.
So it actually is management that sits on top of big IP.
Yeah. So we basically enhance the experience of big IP usage and monitoring for all the big IP customers. So we work very closely with FI. We are a technology alliance partner, and we have been working closely with FI partners to provide solutions to the end customers.
Interesting. And I have a lot of history with F5 and APIs and iControl, so I love hearing stories about partners of ours that have done integration with their APIs. So that's fantastic. So now, tell me a story or two about how customers are using the technology you provide, the solutions you provide to help solve some of the challenges they have.
I can pick up a very recent story.
Okay.
Because, recently Cisco closed their shop, so some of
Closed
the customers
days, that's right.
had to move from ACE to FI.
Okay.
So one of the large customer, they had 600+ devices. So
600. That's a lot of equipment. Yeah.
So they wanted a sophisticated solution which can help them to migrate from ACE to FI.
Okay.
So we worked along with them because we were pretty strong in FI object management. So we built a common interface where they can manage both ACE and Cisco FI objects at the same time, so that their users don't have any learning curve, because the migration takes quite some time. They migrate devices in bulk. So whenever they migrate objects from ACE to FI, we built an interface which does it seamlessly. Also, ACE had a product called A&M, which is similar to AppViewX. So all the things from A&M had to be moved to AppViewX.
Really?
So
Okay.
their users find it very easy.
Wow.
So we, in a way, we helped ACE to FI migration. We made it very simple.
Very seamless,
Yeah.
not invasive, and not an interruption in their business. Very cool. It's a great story, because when you make investments in technologies and those go away, to be able to kind of have a lifeline to something new like F5, it's a great solution. It makes things a lot easier. Great story. Any other kind of stories about things you're doing?
There was another customer in the banking domain. They were installing private cloud environment within their network. They had large-scale FI base in their traditional network. But the challenge here is when they implement a private cloud network, whenever the cloud orchestrator spins a new node, they needed an interface to notify the big IP boxes to create new objects in big IP boxes.
Okay.
But AppViewX is built entirely on an API-based model.
Okay.
So we built specific APIs to them. We worked along with them. We helped them by giving specific APIs, so that whenever the cloud orchestrator comes up with a new node,
Sure.
we notify the big IP box. We create new whips and wide IPs on the fly. So the traffic gets routed instantaneously almost.
So you're basically able to manage this hybrid environment of kind of the modern private cloud, but also the traditional infrastructure. Very cool. Very cool. So what other kinds of things, or anything else that you guys do that you think customers, and people out there interested might want to know about?
A lot of customers are worried about managing access to their objects, big IP devices. That's where AppViewX comes into the picture. AppViewX has a very sophisticated role-based access control system, which lets you create roles specific to the application owners or admins. You can give read-only access to a particular web. You can control objects up to that level. a lot of our customers find that very interesting because they want to track who made what change.
Sure.
They want to restrict access to the objects. They don't want to give direct access to the BigAV box anymore. They want a security-based solution which can control access. That's where AppViewX comes into the picture. Also, we have a very sophisticated configuration management solution.
Okay.
Because you don't have to go to the BigAV box to create a VIP anymore. And we make it very simple. We give you a template which can be enforced on a particular group of users.
Wow.
So whenever you create a configuration, it goes through multiple levels of approvers. We can raise a ticket in your ticketing system when somebody wants to create a web. Only after the approver approves it, we push the configuration to the box.
Wow.
Customers find it very interesting because it totally eliminates the manual errors in configuration from your network.
Well, and it applies some process and workflow into the functions.
It's customizable. You can define your own workflow. As a customer, you can define your own workflow which fits into your organization.
Wow, that's really cool. Well, and the challenge is, you have, as we know, more and more desires are starting to come from the application teams that want to be able to do things and leverage the infrastructure, but the infrastructure owners don't want to give full access to the entire environment. And then how do you manage the workflow in a traditional IT environment to support that? That's a really, I can see how it's very valuable for customers that want to use it. So.
Also, the other, strong point for Payada Inc. as well as AppViewX is that when we work closely with these people, AppViewX is not a shrink wrap solution alone.
Okay.
They need some kind of customization as well. So we have a large services team which is allied to the AppViewX product. Right. So we build custom solutions to them.
Very cool.
For example, a lot of people have inbuilt ticketing system. So we have AppViewX which works for a certain ticketing system. But if we have something else, we easily integrate with the ticketing system through customization solutions.
Very cool. So it plugs in nicely with whatever environment they're working in.
It's another product in your network. It gels easily into your network because we have API model and we customize our product to your need.
Fantastic. So now, if folks want to learn more about these solutions, where do they go?
So they can reach back to us through our websites, webinars.
Okay.
So we are constantly in touch with customers through our webinars and our collaterals.
Fantastic. Well, hey, Vinny, thank you so much for stopping by today, and thanks for the great solutions you guys are building. It's great learning about this stuff. A lot of partners here this week, and we'll be talking to more. And thanks for your time and building some fantastic solutions. All right. I'm Jeff Browning with F5, and we'll see you in another video soon. Cheers.